All right, we're live on YouTube. I am not in my office. Hopefully you can hear me. Let me know. I guess if you can't hear me, then you can't let me know that you can't hear me, but I'm going to assume that you can. All right, we're live on YouTube. I can hear me. I am, that's good. I'm gonna put this link right here. And feel free to join Discord if you want to chat and stuff. I'll try to keep that up. I don't have two monitors now, so you're going to see everything I can see. Hopefully there's nothing I need to have you guys need to. So yeah, anyway, just working on this. Yeah, I just realized that since I don't have two monitors, now there's this window that Zoom has for showing the people's faces and stuff. So I'm just gonna minimize that, I guess, and put it over. Okay, let's see, where did I leave off? Yes, right here. So I've got all the, and you can see right there, all users is empty. And so I was in the process of creating a new user when yeah, so I was in the process of creating new users when they log in, and I ran into a problem that I couldn't time to figure out. But yeah, we do have this create new user, and that is being used here when we get a user. So if we can't get a user by their ID, that means they don't exist. And so therefore we will create that user, and then we'll get that user and return it. And so what I ran into last time was when I opened the magic link, it said that the link was invalid or something. So that's what I need to figure out, is why that might be. So, yeah, and the other thing that's interesting was it actually sent an email. I was pretty sure that I made that not possible. Let me go to the Mox start. Yeah, misnomer's Mox, that's what this is. Yeah, so we shouldn't actually be hitting the network. Yeah, so by default we APIs. So we should see this sending mock email, but we're not. And my guess is that maybe this URL is wrong or something. So I'm actually going to turn that back on, and we'll see if we missed something. Hey, good luck. That's awesome. I could actually put in a good word for you. I won't do it on, well, here, I'll stop sharing screen. But I'm gonna right now, I'm gonna put in a good word for you with Ryan. All right. Yeah, good luck, dude. That's awesome. Let me share my screen again. Yeah, man, I just wish, well, for a long time I've wanted to work with Ryan and Michael. There have been a couple of times where it was really close. In fact, Epic React almost didn't happen. Joel doesn't know this, but I was talking seriously with Ryan Florence about working with him full time on basically our own version of Epic React, January of last year, and just decided to stick with what I was working. I was starting with Egghead to build Epic React. And I think we're both better for it. ends up being better. Yeah, I've wanted to work with Ryan for a long time. Okay, cool. Anyway, so let's try and do this email thing. And here we've got a couple of posts. All right, there's the sending mock email. So that email should not have been sent, which is good. I don't want to actually send the email. Yeah, and here's a bunch of stuff that Google's doing. So that's fine. Let's just yeah, I don't think that I've done it. No. All right, because I restarted the server, I think I made the link that's in here. Part of thinking rec body has to want to get oh, there we go, text. I want text. And this was actually HTML, but I want text. This is body. That's, I think I'm in before the box is ready or something. Let's just try it one more time. Yeah, that's so strange. Now it's not using the mock server. I'm pretty sure I'm going to get those emails. I'm not sure what that's all about. The wind is loud. Oh, that's weird. Also, music's loud. I can turn the music down. There are cars back there, so maybe that's what you're hearing. Sorry. Where's the microphone on this thing? I remember when I got this, they're all like, "This microphone's amazing." Oh, I don't know. Sorry. Okay. Well, what I wanted to get is the link without actually having to send the email. But we'll just see. I'm gonna open up my personal Gmail while sharing my screen. Maybe not. I don't think I have anything in here, but yeah. Okay, so I did get the email. Let me just copy this. Okay, and then this, if I switch it to localhost 3000, go to the magic route. Yeah, sign in link invalid. I'm not sure why. Where's our used? Huh. Formed. Okay, well, let's go to our Firebase stuff then. Magic link, sign in with email. I think that this is what's throwing the error right here. Let's just ask the link here. Just make sure that we're sending the right thing. And alt here, the token. I'm gonna close that, start it all over. Okay, and it could be that one of the other problems is I mumble when I talk sometimes, and so you might need to hear that reason. Okay, here we go. We did not get the log there, so for some reason, MSW is not always mocking that request, which is very odd. Not sure why that's happening, but let me stop sharing my screen really quick and grab that link. Okay, so then we're localhost. So click our logs. I don't expect it to actually, oh, it worked. This time it worked. Okay, cool. So now it redirected me to kentcdots.com/me because that's the way that Firebase is configured to do that, or like it has to. I can't remember why. It's annoying. But yeah, anyway, I can go back to the site and it will redirect me to here, team undecided. Sweet. Oh, snap. So I do have a user now, and check it out. There's the user, all users. Boom. It's right there. It totally worked. Yes. And let's see what happens if I change the first name. Kent. Submit. And there's the user. Rats. First name did not get updated. All right. TSX. Action right there. First name. User. Oh, this is still. Oh, whoops. Yeah, I hadn't actually finished doing that yet. Okay. Well, this is great. This is awesome. So now we can make that work. What actually happened is probably we did update Firebase to have that for my user, but we're reading data from Prisma. So we just need to get things over to the Prisma side of things. Sorry, I know that the wind is too low. If it's a big problem, then there's nothing I can do about it. Sorry. Okay, so here we're gonna say update user. We're gonna get the user ID, and that'll be a string. I think user IDs are strings. No, actually, I think numbers. We will find out. And then we'll have yeah, updated data is partial user. Or data to update. And actually, you know what? It's not just partial user, but it's also we want to omit. We don't want to allow updates to ID or let's see, or auth ID. I think. Not for now. But updates to email, that's the auth ID and the email are tightly coupled because we're using applicants. So if somebody wanted to change their email, I'm not sure how to reasonably do that. And I don't want to build that in, so they just make a new account. Yeah, we'll figure that out later. But yeah, so email will not be allowed either. But team and first name is totally allowed. So, and here we'll return. Oh, I messed something up. Here we go. Prisma user update. And then select ID. I think that's, I don't know how to do this. Yeah, ID. Problem is that ID, I think it's a, what? Oh, yeah, I don't know how to use Prisma yet. Select is for, no, it's where, there we go. maybe, I think I'd be, okay. Then data update to update. There we go. Cool. So we've got our update user now. Just do that right there. Like that. All right. Okay. And so then if I go to me TSX, we can bring in update user and get rid of update user here. And then this will let me choose. I want it from Prisma. And then for some reason, I think I need to fix it so the base URL isn't set because Remix doesn't currently support the base URL, which is kind of annoying. But I get it from the types, which is kind of nice. But for anything else, it's not going to work. It's kind of annoying. Okay. Sweet. So now, if I come back over here, I should still be logged in. Change account details, Kent, submit, and boom, yes. So we're creating new users. We're able to update the user, able to get all the users. And let me see what else. Pretty much, I'm going to commit once I get all of the Firebase stuff just down to the authentication. All this. Okay, so update user no longer is being used. Right. User. Yeah, cool. Add call. Yeah, so we'll get rid of that. Well, that is being used. So we'll need to replace that and then get calls by user. Okay, so coming over to Prisma, add call. And the way that, here, let's get rid of some stuff I don't need. Yeah, I think we're done with that. That, and that. And, yeah, I think I saw something recently where, no, that's fine. Yeah, I'm going to be interested to know when I get users, if it brings all of their call data as well, because I don't want to bring all their call data when I get the user. So I'm not sure how Prisma, how that works, but I'm sure there's a way. So anyway, you can close that, close this, and the contact form. Okay, cool, and start. All right, so add call, we take this, everything except the ID. Yeah, I thought that my changes to my TypeScript configuration would make it go into the type import, but it does not. Such a frustration. Okay, and then we'll say Prisma user or call ID and data. And here's all the data we need. User, why is the user optional? User should definitely not be optional. Oh, there's a spider or something stuck in my laptop. It's Okay, anyway, we've got, I guess, yeah, we just passed the call. Yep, that's it. I realize that this is a very thin wrapper. I may eventually get rid of it, but for now, I kind of like having this right here. I have all my Prisma stuff in one place. Okay, so add call. We're going to here. Going to get rid of add call there. We'll let VS Code import it from Prisma. Okay. And then yeah, then we can get rid of it here, and then the only thing we have left is get calls by user. And this is, what's the user ID? User ID, which now is a number. And return Prisma call any select user ID is user ID. And this is complaining because, oh, right, select, no, we want where. That's right. Okay. And there's that. Get rid of this nonsense and this, boom. And now, boom. It's just authentication stuff. I might be able to lock that up. This is gonna keep on restarting until I fix this. It is now fixed. Okay. And this is complaining right here because it's no longer a string. Sweet. Okay, so now let's come over here. We'll refresh. It should still be logged in. Hopefully I am. Okay, good. And now if I go to localhost 3000 call, hello, and I start recording and we talk about stuff and we can pause, but it's paused, so that won't be recorded. And now I resume and things are working great and we stop. And we've got some testing nonsense and whatnot. We can listen and I start recording and we talk about stuff and now I resume and things are working great and that's all base 64 encoded, which is pretty cool. So then we submit the recording and boom, we're on listen. Oh, sweet. And that actually never worked before where it would actually take me to the listen screen. I don't know why, but I wonder where that rendering screen is coming from. Like that's on the, yeah, there we go. Actually, we can get rid of the data. Okay, cool. And yep, and I start recording. Sweet. And now, yeah, my question is, this all users, yeah, it does not fill in the calls, which is good. I don't want it to do that. So sweet. I've gotten rid of all the stuff that was Firebase data before. Now Firebase is just the user stuff or authentication stuff. So that's cool. Let's get rid of this. Yeah, that's awesome. That is so cool. Yeah, get user by email. Who's using that? The session. Oh, we're just trying to determine whether we have a user by that email. I can put that in Prisma too. Yeah. Get user by email. Email address, it's a string, return, Prisma, user, find first, or yeah, find unique. Huh. Thank you for giving examples, Prisma. You're the best. Right. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Okay. So both of them use a where clause. They both get one user. I'm not sure what the difference is. Huh. So I guess this is a situation where there could be more than one. My question is, would find unique throw an error if my query matched more than one user? Let's just find unique. Okay, and we want where email is, yeah, we'll just shorten that. Email. Okay, cool. And cool, then we've get user by email. Except instead of from here, we're gonna have it come from Prisma. And then we can go to Firebase. We can say, nope, never mind, don't need you anymore. Which means nothing actually. Yeah, man, I just really wish I could get rid of this Firebase auth sign in with email link thing. Yeah, but yes, this is sweet. Get magic link. Yeah. Yeah, see, if I could get rid of the Firebase auth thing, then I could get rid of all of this too, which would be nice. But there's no way to use the auth admin stuff to get a ID token and create a session. Well, yeah, I guess it's just the result. Yeah, all I need is the ID token. And there's no way to get an ID token from a link, from a magic link. So that's the reason I need all that extra stuff, which is a big deal, I guess. But yeah, I no longer need Firestore, so that's cool. Yeah, cool. I only have 3 things, and I think that I could reasonably mock those out for testing and for local development. I guess local development doesn't matter so much because my database is going to be local. So even if I make a bunch of users on Firebase and stuff, that's no big deal. The only reason I'd want to mock this out for local development is to work offline, which I do sometimes. Sorry, wind is picking up. Yeah, anyway. Yeah, let's see. So let's go ahead and commit this stuff. We're in a good spot. We find all the console logs and get rid of these. Yes. In fact, we don't need this all the users anymore. We can get rid of the loader. Just doing that to test things out. Remove new. Yeah, I'll leave that one in, I suppose. Yeah, get rid of that. Yeah, okay, cool. I think that this error might have something to do with the problems that I'm having. And I think it happens because of some like weird require cache stuff that Remix does. Oh, find unique by unique attribute. Okay, so, well, it seems to work, didn't it? Or did it? No, maybe it didn't. I didn't even test it. So maybe it wouldn't work, actually. Yeah, I should probably test it. because my schema says that the email, oh no, it is unique. Yeah, so that'll work. Yeah, but that's the distinction. So it's a unique attribute. Yeah, that makes sense. Cool. Thanks for giving me those docs there, Michelle. Okay. Just looking at what we changed. Yeah, Prisma migrations. I think I can ignore those, at least for now. Let's do ignore. Oops, we don't need SQLite anymore. We're gonna go with let's do, we don't do that either. All right, Prisma migrations. Restore staged. Oh, and the IT is big. Get rid of this because it okay. Yeah, so I changed a bunch of routes. Details. Oh yeah, load session on here. Session value. I'm just gonna get rid of this. And this drives me crazy. Then get error. Let's see. You know what? It shouldn't be possible to have an error on this page. It occurs to me because our action function only redirect to success if we don't have an error. But we actually flash the result. So what I actually want to get is the result and then display the result. That's what I want to get. All right, so results, session, get result. Let's maybe, oops, edit this file. Contact. Okay. What I want to do actually is we're gonna say, contact data session key, so we don't have to worry about that. And type, we want to export the type for the data, contact data. And then over here, works, fills, then I'll put down here, say, this, change this, a little type safety on this. This can be, and then on the success page. That. So another one. This would be now data. This is cool because okay. Nice. Good. Yeah, so then this is contact data, and then we'll just verify it. Or let's just do this. Message has been message has been they're like a good way to display data. I don't know. I'm not going to do that right now. We'll just do that. Stringify it for right now. Okay, cool. Anyway, let's go ahead and run this just to make sure, because I made a couple of changes. Sweet, my one wheel is all charged up. Ready for me to rock and roll. Contacts. Yeah, this subject. This is a test email to send to students. This needs to be longer than we're doing. All right, here we go. And success. Okay, and I should get an email. I'm going to stop sharing really quick to check that. I guess I could check it on my phone. I'd prefer to not get an email, but for some reason the mock isn't working, so. Oops. Michal, I just saw your message about KCD scripts not getting released as a major. My bad. My commit message didn't include the breaking change. Oops. Yeah, shoot. Okay, so here's what we're gonna do. I hate it when this happens. Here, let me, that email came through. Let me just get rid of my email and open up Zoom again, share my screen, so we can fix this really quick. What a disaster. KCD scripts. And then we'll come over here. Actually, you know what? We can just do it all in here. Get pull, annual releases. We'll come down here. Number of times? Twice now. So pull is taking time. All right. change, look at our commits. Okay, still okay with that one. Grades, execute scripts to just reset. Then going to do a manual release. I don't know how to do this with semantic release. I'm sure there's a way, but yeah, we're gonna do that. But I find that it's easier to do one-off stuff like this manually, just locally. So that's what I'm gonna do. We're going to revert. Nope, not that one. This. Actually, to fix convert. Then we're going to go to package.json, come up here, and we'll say this is 10.0.0. What version is this released as? 1.1 or c.o. PM. Patch. Oh, right. Okay. You know what? I don't need to patch that. All that matters is that people installing the old version or with the so yeah, we'll just npm publish. Yeah, this should work. Should be fine. Rats. Oh, right. I might not be logged in. Oh, I am logged in. Oh. I feel like I've seen this before, and the error message is just weird. Yeah, it's not in the registry. I don't need to do access. How about you? What the heck? I feel like I've run into this. Oh, I think this needs to be an S. Nope. Should be an S though. We're gonna just leave that there for now. PM log out. I'm gonna stop sharing really quick so I can log in. Just give me a moment, if you please. Okay. All right, this Sharing screen. Oh, whoops. Let me close that. Maybe it'll work this time. It takes longer. Internet connection is unstable. What Zoom is telling me. I am streaming to you from my phone. Let's see how much data I've used. I've used about 2 gigabytes. I have unlimited data, but it throttles at 25 gigabytes or something like that. But I have 4 days left on my plan, so there we go. All right, so that's fine. And then we just don't commit this at all. There we go. Oops, origin. Great, and we've got a manual release. So we should be solid there. I'm just gonna double check. Yep, there we go. So the only thing, well, I don't know where to update the change file. All right, I'll update the change. Version which was reverted in version 10.1. There we go. It's all better now. Okay, sweet. So the only thing that I didn't test was the get user by email functionality. But I will eventually run into any bugs if there are any. So we're gonna go ahead and commit all this. Yeah, move from store to Prisma. Postgres. It's at this time so that it works in production. So I need to have a Postgres host. So I host my Postgres. Yeah. I'm thinking. My.io is one I'm thinking, but I just feel like that one's Suba based. Somebody told me that one is that one's basically just a hosted Postgres. Do a bunch of extra stuff. Let's take a look at this. Also get Postgres. Space up to 8 gigs. Wow. I can get up to 500 megabytes. That actually could probably last me for a long time. The calls stuff, each call is like, I think 300 kilobytes. So 10 of those, 3 megabytes, like I could do 1,000 calls before, yeah, so we'd probably be fine. With the free, that'd be cool. We wouldn't get backups. That would be sad if we lost everything. So $25 a month, probably worth that. They do auth as well. I just wonder if they do. Well, that's something to think about. Fly.io just feels like when I see the word cluster, I'm like, ah. It's also in beta. Okay. Well, let's just see what they have for me. Well, it seems pretty easy to get started. I forgot what Fly's pricing model is. Oh yeah, that's right. Their pricing model is, it's confusing. Hmm. What is a cluster? What is a cluster? What is a cluster? Yeah, okay, that's what I thought. So, if that's the case, then why is it a cluster if it's in a single region? Well, I guess Dallas 2, or maybe the second to Dallas. I don't know. Okay, well, yeah, this is what I'm interested in. If I'm going to be deploying Fly, which I'm still not sure I'm going to, but if I do, then it might be useful to have things all together faster. I don't know. Sounds confusing. Yeah, not really convinced that's all that useful. Sure, there's a reason I'd want to do that. Okay, but there's that app name internal. That's what it comes down to. Ah, okay. I see. So if I'm within fly, things fly, but if I'm not, then I have to do a little extra work to do private network VPN thing. It's like there are more docs that need to be written. My guess is okay, so I can add more regions. But I don't think they do any backups. Okay, well, I'm liking the super base idea. Yeah, Michal, I could have done it the way that you're suggesting. Now that I think about it, might have been easier. Revert it first, get a release, and then add it back with the right commit message. Yeah, that would have been easier. Should have done it that way. Yeah, bummer. Oh well. Let's see. Let's see what Prisma has to say about hosting. Managed services. Yes, that's what I want. Boy, keep me as far away from AWS and Google Cloud as possible. I realize that they run the internet, but it takes teams of people to manage that stuff. Azure too, all that, it's just so complicated. Now, Render is interesting. I did not think Render was did something like that. Huh. They do daily backups. Ooh, and they have a UI for it. That's nice. I like that a lot better. When I don't know what I'm doing, a terminal is not what I want. I need a UI. Yeah, okay. At this point, I'm 100% certain I'm not going to do Postgres or the fly. Um, Postgres. Yeah. Really good thing about render. I don't know if I can deploy to render yet or not. I don't know if it's even, they've got a thing here yet. Yeah, they're, yeah, I just really don't want to deal with the CLI for stuff I don't know anything about, managing Postgres clusters and whatnot. I have heard good things about render. I think yeah. Yeah, this is just DynamoDB. Yeah. All right. I don't think begin is going to be where I'm going. Currently trying to decide where to host my site. That's Postgres. Okay, we'll see what friends say. It is 4:30. And it is that time for me to move on. I am about a half hour, 45 minutes. So I'm gonna wrap up and start packing up my stuff and go. Thanks for hanging out and thanks for help, friends, and hope you all